With that being said, I saw their schedule, and I can't find 3 wins, Will. I can't find them. So maybe you can take a look. I would want him to get 3 wins, but as long as he wins 2 games, he's had a better season than they had before. Greetings and salutation, and welcome to a special edition of the Odd Coaches Podcast as we preview the Pac-12 for the 2023 college football season. I am your host, Dr. Keith Adams, and with me today is my captain for life, Will Cotton. Will, you're at the beach, but you're off the wrong coast. How are you, sir?
Good. Not enough golf, but still at the beach, so I have a good time.
All right. So on today's episode, we're going to preview the Pac-12 conference. Segment 1, we're going to give our initial thoughts over under, strictly for entertainment purposes only, in terms of win total. In segment 2, major storylines that we're going to discuss all season. And in segment 3, we will make our predictions strictly for entertainment purposes only. So let's get to it. Arizona, 5.5 wins. I'm not touching them.
They have to if they beat Mississippi State, if they win the first game, then we could talk about it but if they don't win, it'll be tough for them to get those 5.
All right. Arizona State, 5 wins. They got one of the youngest coaches, if not the youngest coach in Division I, Power 5. Good luck to the kid. Bless your heart. California, 4.5. Going to pause at Colorado at 3 wins. Now, we love Deion. Love him. Loved him as a player. Must be the money. All of that stuff. Mm-hmm. But Colorado was 1-11 last year. And you darn right we getting rid of the roster. You're getting rid of everybody. So he got a lot of heat for something we would all have done. With that being said, I saw their schedule. And I can't find 3 wins, Will. I can't find them. So maybe you can take a look. I would want him to get 3 wins, but as long as he wins 2 games, he's had a better season than they had before. But I don't know where the line's coming from. You got a lot of first-time Power 5 guys.
And they're small.
Shador's going to be running for his life, man.
Yeah, I saw the video when they had the quarterback, man. The O-line looks super small, like a bunch of tight ends just running around. It's going to be.
And I think Mike said that when he started the spring game. They said, who them children out there?
I said the same thing. I seen the joint because they did like a promo video. Then I saw these little kids. I was like, man, that's the tackle? Oh, damn.
So anyway, well, we're going to wish them the best. We're going to watch, okay? So, Deion, we're going to watch until about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Then I'm going to bed. But a lot of highlights in the morning. But then again, good luck to you. Oregon, 9.5. Where's 10 wins coming from Oregon?
Portland, Texas Tech, Hawaii, Colorado, Stanford, Washington State, Cal, USC,
USC got
and Arizona State.
Okay,
that's what they're saying. But I would take the under.
I was the under too, man.
Yeah.
All right. Oregon State is 8. I don't know where 8's coming from. I think they're going to be better, but okay. Stanford, 3 wins from Stanford. I don't know where those 3 coming from.
They might get 4. They're playing Hawaii. That's usually a nice little win. Sacramento State. And again, at Colorado. Somebody got to lose.
Somebody's got to win.
Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose. And then Cal. Those are predicted wins. I'm going with the under.
All right, UCLA 8.5. Again, where's Chip getting 9 wins from? I can't see it. Somebody's going to beat Chip. USC's 9.5. Where are they getting 10 wins from? They're talking about them being undefeated in the Pac-12. I can't see it.
They said they're only losing to Oregon. They said Oregon is the only team that could possibly beat them. And Caleb, but I think it's hype. I think it's Heisman hype. I think it's Caleb Williams is the darling. of the season. They're trying to give them a nice little, a little run and a little pub. But I don't see it either. They're not that good. They're not that good.
And they're leaving the conference, so there's going to be some strange flag coming out the inappropriate
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I like Utah. Utah 8.5. Utah is always hanging around because they're all like 24 years old. Okay, they're old.
Yeah.
And Utah, they got wives and kids in the stand. Even, do you see Daddy? Look at Daddy playing. Okay.
Yeah.
And Washington 9 wins. They got Washington in some polls in like top 10, top 7.
Oh,
now I like Michael Penix Jr. He's let's just say he's seasoned. He's played a few years, so he has the experience. But I don't know about 9 wins, man.
9 wins is tough. 9 wins would be very, very excited for that program. But it'd be tough. I think they just miss it. I think they get maybe 8 or 7.
And then Washington State 6.5. I don't know.
Under.
Drew Bledsoe's not playing, so
yeah, right.
Or didn't Leaf go there too?
Ryan Leaf did, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So when we get back in segment 2, major storylines in the Pac-12. We'll be right back on the iCoaches podcast.
Why should student athletes use the CKA SAVE Project academic and athletic consulting services? Over the past 15 to 20 years, colleges, universities, professional sports teams, business organizations, and others have increased their use of consulting services to improve their decision-making processes and results. Over the same time, the athletic and academic landscape has changed for high school and college student athletes as the NCAA has raised initial academic eligibility requirements for student athletes while decreasing the number of transfer restrictions. Former college student athletes have noted that they were academic and athletically unprepared for the rigors of college. Let the CKA SAVE Project's close to 30 years of academic and athletic experience help guide student athletes to increase success as we work to help student athletes achieve the goal of obtaining a college degree. For more information, contact Dr. Keith Adams by email at cka@ckasaveproject.org.
Welcome back to the iCoaches podcast preview of the Pac-12, and let's get you to the major conference storyline. Well, can USC save the Pac-12 one last time?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Nope. I'm going to say no. The hype is too much.
I think they're going to lose 2 games, man. I think they're going to lose at least 2 games.
I think they'll lose 2 as well. Just not focusing. I think.
But they got Caleb, and he won the Heisman. Maybe he can win it twice. But I saw Caleb at media day, and he was talking about he took his mom to Europe, and he did all these wonderful things. And it's something I used to ask you guys as players: is your belly full? And we lost your junior year, and that drove cats all summer to put the work in. His belly's full. He's traveling Europe. He's got NIL money. He's driving a nice car.
Right.
He's going to be the number 1 pick.
Exactly.
I don't know if he's going to dig in deep.
Yeah,
when I'm sure that Washington.
Oh yeah, and I think the agent is telling him too. He's probably like, just get through the season. Don't get any like crazy injuries. Just keep doing your thing. Ball out. Have some good highlights, and let's go get drafted. Let's go. So I can't even say in the like they're not even invested.
And if he doesn't play in a big bowl, is he even playing in that? Okay,
I wouldn't, because if they make it if they don't make it to the CFP, then it's like, I ain't playing in the IHOP
tuxedo bowl.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Nah, let the next kid get it. I hope he's a better kid than that. He would at least show up,
Well, Mike said he don't want you to come.
Yeah.
And I'm
if you ain't playing, we don't want you to come. If you ain't playing, no come. Yeah, okay. I feel you.
I got no problem. All right. Can Colorado win in Deion's first year? I see 2 to 3 wins at the best, but that's better than last year.
No pressure. No pressure with Colorado. So even if they have go like another winner where they win 1 win for the season, people will be all about Prime. It won't even be about anything else. But it's still Colorado. Like nobody is, nobody's checking for them. Nobody. I mean, if they start winning, yeah, but nobody checking for them. So it's like, man,
I think teams are going to run the score up on them.
that would be bad.
I think
be bad.
teams are going to run it up on them.
That'd be bad. But like again, they're little kids, so it's it's bad, man. But karma always come gets you. So hopefully, hey, we'll see what happens.
All right. Is Washington for real? They tell me the quarterback's good. He's been in school a while. Let's just say that. He's played a few seasons. But I can't see it. I see this as a 2 or 3 loss team. Will talk me out of my undervaluing Washington.
I can't. I just you can't. It's just tough. There's nothing to believe in. I mean, the kid may be good. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
I saw him on media day. He looked good, polished.
I mean,
Mahomes, but he should.
Hey,
he's played a few years.
Coach, Mahomes looked good in Texas in college too, and he ain't win nothing.
That guy filled up. That coach filled up.
So being good and winning are two kind of separate things. Hopefully they correlate. You know what I'm saying, as a team, but both can be true. He could be a hell of a quarterback, and they're gonna get 2 to 3. Both can be true.
All right, and finally, will there be any team to make you stay up late to watch them? Anybody making you stay up at that 10:30 kickoff? I'm
gonna try early to watch a little like Caleb. I'm gonna try and see what he's doing. It's tough, because it's easier for me because I'll be out partying if I do. But other than that, it'd be tough for anyone else I'm staying. There's really no other name I'm staying up for. And it's just a stinky conference. So maybe once or twice with Caleb. And there's really nothing. I mean, maybe Notre Dame and Hope. Oh no, they're playing on the East Coast for that one. But there's nothing I'd stay up for. Yeah, nothing I'd stay up for. Well, maybe at Oregon, if you get home and you maybe eating like a little cereal and it's like 11 p.m. and they're on, maybe, but I would
7 a.m. Sports Center before we tape at 9 o'clock our Throwdown Thursday edition as we wrap up college football. That's the best you're going to get out of me.
Yeah, that's all.
So when we come back, we're going to make predictions on the Pac-12 strictly for entertainment purposes only. We'll be right back on the iCoaches podcast.
The reviews are in for Dr. Keith Adams' book, Finding the Balance, My Personal Journey to Academic and Athletic Success. College professor and student-athlete academic expert Dr. Lisa Rubin said, "There is nothing out there like this book, so I do hope people will pay attention and give it a read." Former George Mason standout Fowler Campbell said, "Consider this book an opportunity to work directly with Dr. Adams, just like I did. I assure you that there will be something you can take away that will be useful to you throughout your personal journey." Ryan Waite, a recent college graduate who is a software engineer, said, "I like how the book is based on research, which makes it good for general students as well as student athletes." The book serves as both a memoir to Dr. Adams' 30-year academic and athletic career, as well as an instructional guide to assist student athletes, parents, coaches, teachers, and administrators navigate through the challenges of finding a better balance between academic and athletic success. The book includes over 15 personal stories and anecdotes from Dr. Adams, along with numerous former players and colleagues from a variety of sports and endeavors. You can order your copy at www.ckasaveproject.org. From the main page, simply click CKA Save Project Services and order the Find the Balance book. For more information, contact Dr. Keith Adams by email at cka@ckasaveproject.org. The reviews are in for Dr. Keith Adams' book, Finding the Balance, My Personal Journey to Academic and Athletic Success. College professor and student-athlete academic expert Dr. Lisa Rubin said, "There is nothing out there like this book, so I do hope people will pay attention and give it a read." Former George Mason standout Fowler Campbell said, "Consider this book an opportunity to work directly with Dr. Adams, just like I did. I assure you that there will be something you can take away that will be useful to you throughout your personal journey." Ryan Waite, a recent college graduate who is a software engineer, said, "I like how the book is based on research, which makes it good for general students as well as student athletes." The book serves as both a memoir to Dr. Adams' 30-year academic and athletic career, as well as an instructional guide to assist student athletes, parents, coaches, teachers, and administrators navigate through the challenges of finding a better balance between academic and athletic success. The book includes over 15 personal stories and anecdotes from Dr. Adams, along with numerous former players and colleagues from a variety of sports and endeavors. You can order your copy at www.ckasaveproject.org. From the main page, simply click CKA Save Project Services and order the Find the Balance book. For more information, contact Dr. Keith Adams by email at cka@ckasaveproject.org.
Welcome back to the Odd Coaches Podcast in segment 3. Man, we're going to make predictions, and I'm just going to throw it out there. Who's going to win? I think Utah will win the Pac-12 conference. Will, who do you think is going to win the Pac-12?
I like Utah.
I like Utah to win the Pac-12. I will probably be in the minority with that, but they always just find a way. Utah does. Bowl teams. Oregon will make a bowl. Oregon State, UCLA, USC, Utah, Washington, and Washington State will definitely make bowls. In terms of the CFP, I don't see anybody, Will. They're going to push USC down my throat, and then they're going to lose games, and then they're just going to be hanging around.
Utah is going to have to run the table to even have a chance.
I just don't see it.
And
in terms of final thoughts, I just don't see a team to move the national meter this year. Players, yeah, there's some players we're going to follow. Coaches, yes, there's some coaches we're going to follow. But team-wise, I just don't see it. Will, any final thoughts on the Pac-12?
None, not really. I mean, there's really there's no Reggie Bushes anymore, or there's no really Mariota or anything like that, or the teams aren't even that good. They're just I'm not staying up. I'll find out tomorrow.
I'll find out tomorrow. Yes, and fans, that wasn't a joke. I do wake up early on Sunday, get the show ready, and that's when I catch all my Pac-12 football. So, on behalf of my captain for life, Will Cotton, and our cavalcade of stars, I'm Dr. Keith Adams saying thank you for listening and/or watching our Pac-12 preview, and we will see you on the sidelines. Till next time, take care.
The Odd Coaches Podcast is sponsored by the CKA Save Project. The CKA Save Project is an industry leader in providing student-athlete academic and athletic support. From assessing student-athletes' academic and athletic skills, to measuring and monitoring student-athlete academic progress, to improving student-athlete time management and organizational skills, the CKA Save Project provides wraparound services for student-athletes from middle school through college. For more information, visit us on the web at www.ckasaveproject.org or schedule a free consultation with Dr. Keith Adams by emailing cka@ckasaveproject.org. We hope you enjoyed today's show. The Odd Coaches Podcast drops new episodes every Tuesday through Friday on most weeks. Make sure you subscribe to the Odd Coaches Podcast on Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Spotify, and YouTube. Follow the Odd Coaches Podcast on Twitter and Instagram at Odd Coaches. Follow Dr. Adams on Twitter and Instagram at CKA Save Project. In addition, follow Coach Mike Francis on Twitter and Instagram at Coach Franchise, spelled Coach FRANCHIZE. For more information about the CKA Save Project, please visit them on the web at www.ckasaveproject.org. See you next time on the Odd Coaches Podcast.